Oh, I'm back. I am back. I am back. Hi guys, this is I am that Aunty. I am back with you after a couple of months of escape from jail. I went home for my summer break. I had in-service training. I had no time, and now I'm back at school in another country, back in jail again for another year. But no complaints from me. Of course, what are we here for? We are here today so I can show you what fragrances I am going to be using for the upcoming year. Now, as I told you before, I don't live in a country where I can sniff new releases, that I can go and buy new releases. So generally I do, I purchase my fragrances during the year, and at the beginning or at the end of the year, I have like a whole bunch of fragrances that I plan to wear. So unfortunately, my videos may not be like other people's videos where you have hauls continuously during the year, because that's just not how I'm set up. But it's okay. So if you want to see the fragrances that I have, new fragrances that I added to my collection for this year, stay tuned. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and share the video with somebody else. Now I'm wearing my glasses because I'm at that age, I'm blind, I can't see. And I have my notes in front of me and I need to see. So let's get right into it. And this is in no particular order. This is just a list of what I have. Sorry, I have it here. A list of what I have. And because these fragrances are new, I won't be able to give you longevity or projection, because some of them I've only worn once or twice. Some of them I'm still testing, still getting to know, still trying to understand the fragrance. So I'm just gonna run through quickly what I have, and hopefully as the year goes on and I wear them more often, I'll be able to give you more details. Sounds fair? Okay, excuse me. The first one that I'm gonna talk about is Instant Crush. Now, those of you who follow fragrances would know that this is a dupe, or said to be a dupe, of Baccarat Rouge 540, the infamous Baccarat Rouge. Now this one, I bought the original Baccarat Rouge, but I didn't bring it with me. So I sniffed it before I left to compare. The original Baccarat Rouge is a lot lighter, it's a lot airier. This is more heavy and dense. Oh, it's saffron, it's ginger, there's citruses, amberwood, florals, vanilla, oak moss, sandalwood, and musk. So for me, in the opening, this is airy with that saffron, a little zingy with the ginger. But I find over time, the woods in this kind of make it a little darker, a little denser than the original Baccarat Rouge. I absolutely love this so far. So far, I'm loving this scent profile, and dare I say, even a little better than the original Baccarat Rouge. So if you can get your nose on this, Instant Crush by Mancera. Oh, amazing, amazing, can't wait to wear. The next one I picked up coming through the airport is Angel Nova. Now I heard people speaking about this. Some people were saying that this is supposed to be a dupe of Delina. I don't have the original Delina, never smelled Delina. But for me, this is raspberry lychee, rose, afigala wood, and benzoin. This is bright, fruity, tart, juicy. And then in the base, there's some woods. My only, not a complaint, what I would like for this is to be just a tad bit sweeter. But for right now, it is just tart, kind of sour, like a sour fruit with the woods in the base. So this is Angel Nova from, who is it, Mugler? Yes, Mugler Angel Nova. The next one I bought was Porpura by Tiziana Terenzi. Look at this bottle, y'all. Look at the bottle. Look at this. Look at this slay. Ah, this is a sexy bottle. Now, I was on a hunt to buy a Tiziana Terenzi. The first one I bought was Deluxe. And I said, I need to get into this house a little bit more. So I can't remember why I purchased this one over What I really wanted is the one that smells again like Baccarat. Somehow I'm addicted to that scent profile. Spiritio Fiorentino, I think. But I didn't get that one. I decided to go with Porpura. Child, I'm fighting with this one. It's a fight. It's a fight for me. And I'm going to tell you why. When I first got it, what I got hit with was a musk. And y'all know how I feel about musk. It's like zingy electricity in the back of your nose. That's how I perceive musk to be. But then I let it sit for a little while. And this is the most beautiful rose and raspberry, cloves and cinnamon in the top. So you get a floral, a spicy, a warm, spicy rose in the top. Then you get a little bit of incense and patchouli. And in the base, you get musk, amber, chestnut, and benzoin. I'm beginning to like her, but I'm still getting to know her. She's the new girl in the office that we're not too sure if we can invite her to the cookout. But she's cute, but we're not so sure yet. This is Porpora by Tiziana Terenzi. The next one, another Baccarat Rouge 540. I won't say a dupe, but inspired in that same family. They're all cousins. We are related. Treyjon by Electimus. Oh, I love this bottle. I love the bottle. This one it's bright and citrusy at the top. It's not as sweet as the original Baccarat Rouge. So it's more citrusy, bright, and then you get the saffron and the lavender, which gives it a little bit of airiness, just like the Baccarat Rouge. And then in the base, this is a lot dry. It's a lot drier with cedar, oak moss, and ambergris. Now for me so far, and I don't know if I need to let this one sit as well, this fades on my skin really, really quickly. And that's my only negative with this. It's not in your face, and it kind of fades to a skin scent on me very, very quickly. Now I know my skin is dry and it tends to eat fragrances. So I'm gonna play with this one some more to see if we can get some more longevity. I'm gonna let it sit, and maybe it will get a little stronger as time goes on. I don't know, but for the moment, this is Treyjon by Electimus. The next one I purchased, sorry, my nose is itching. Canto Irae by Canto. Now I bought three fragrances from Canto. I got Irae, I got Mea Culpa, and I got Core Gentile. And I've just been watching videos and looking at what people recommend and so on. And I just bought them on a whim because I wanted to get into this house. Never had anything from them before. I just wanted to try it. And the notes for Irae intrigued me. Now listen to these notes, guys. Cocoa pod, or cacao pod, that's how y'all say it. Tonka bean, bergamot. I don't get the cocoa pod. I don't get the tonka bean. And I get just a wee bit of citrus. Szechuan pepper, wormwood, hot iron. Did y'all hear that? Now this is why I love niche fragrances. They just throw some notes in there that make you go, huh? Hot iron. And in the base, oak, woods, and amber. And now this fragrance is like a hodgepodge of confusion. Like beautiful confusion. It's like, when I smell this, immediately I think of waves crashing against some rocks, like in storm. It's just like confusion. It's a whole set of energy. It's wild. You can't predict it. But then after the storm passes, the sea calms into a beautiful, serene seascape. That's what this fragrance does for me. In the beginning, it's like a hodgepodge, a mess. You can't figure out where am I going. It's like fury. But then in the dry down, this is just sweet, ambery, airy goodness. And yes, that hot iron note, well, I can pick it up. Some people say it smells like blood. I don't really get blood. I just get iron. Like if you are outside and you touch a steel post and you rub your hands on a steel post and you smell it, that's Irae. This is a really interesting one, guys. If you can, try Irae from Canto. And yes, it's unisex, but I believe that as a female, I can wear this because, as I said, the dry down is literally ambery, vanilla, slight sweetness, usual stuff. Now, the next one I picked up was Charutos Tobacco Vanille. And when I bought this, I did not know that this was supposed to be a dupe of Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. I was on a kick to find tobacco fragrances because I love tobacco in my fragrances. I love alcohol notes in my fragrances. And the notes for this, simple, tobacco and vanilla. So at this point, this is a little light. And as I said, maybe I need to let this one sit as well, because I know when you let vanilla fragrances sit, the vanilla tends to get richer and a lot more prominent. So on this, I get the tobacco, and this is a green leafy tobacco. This is not your, at least not to me, this is not your cigar, deep, smoky scent. This is like the leaf, the cigar leaf. It's very green, with a slight hint of that cigar smell, very slight, and then you get the vanilla. So I'm gonna let this one sit. I like this one, but what I think I'll do with this one is layer it with other fragrances that I probably want to bring a little bit more mystery to, or I can wear it to bed. But for now, we're letting this one sit to see how she develops. Now, the next one I got me some Armafs. You know, my original Armaf was Club de Nuit, Intense Woman, I think it was. So I picked up these two. These were buzzing and buzzing and buzzing all over social media, honey. And I was like, I gotta get them. So let's start with this one. This one is Club de Nuit Imperiale, and this is supposed to be a dupe of Delina. Now, as I said, I've never smelled the original Delina, so I can't compare. But this one is lychee, nutmeg in the top with some citrus. So it's a little spicy, it's a little tart, fruity, then followed by rose, peony, vanilla, musk, and in the base we have vanilla, cashmere, and incense and cedar. So this is just a fruity, tart, floral, and it's a little bit similar to this one, Angel Nova. Angel Nova is a little bit more tart than the Armaf de Nuit, but they're in the same scent family. So I can mix the two of these and I'll be fine. The base of this is woodsy, a little sweet, but I think that lychee tartness kind of runs right through the life of this fragrance. So this is another one that I am excited to try. I don't think that this is an offensive fragrance. I think you can wear this anywhere, school, church, work, office, outside, inside, doesn't really matter. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. The next Club de Nuit is Untold, which is again a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. I need to stop with the Baccarat Rouge 540. I do, because by now I have the original, and I have Amber Rouge, I have Treyjon, I have Instant Crush. I got too many, but immediately I get cedar. There's that dry cedar wood that I absolutely love. So I get that. Saffron and jasmine in the top. There's amberwood, ambergris, fir resin, and cedar. These are the exact, sorry, I had it turned the other way. These are the exact notes from the original Baccarat Rouge 540. So they are not playing that they are duping Baccarat Rouge 540. But again, this one to me is a little heavier. It has a little bit more substance to it than Baccarat. It's not as airy and as light as Baccarat, but it still smells good on its own. So anybody who may be looking for, you want to try the scent family of Baccarat Rouge, but you don't want to spend the 300 quid, you can go to Armaf on Amazon.com, or I think fragrancebuy.ca, and you can pick this one up and try. This one is really good, and the bottle is so pretty. Loving. Now, I also got from Amazon.com Bright Peach by Maison Alhambra. And this, if you see the bottle, you already know. This is a dupe for Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. I have never smelled Tom Ford's Bitter Peach, but I wanted to try. I want to try it without having to spend a coin. So get into these Middle Eastern houses that be duping. So this is just peach. Peach is not my favorite, no. Which is why I would never buy the original at that price, because peach is not my favorite, no. But I said at this price, I could try it. It's okay. It's no biggie. This is bright, literally bright peach. As I said, I don't know what the original bitter peach smells like to see if the peaches are different, but this one is bright, fruity, zingy, zesty. I haven't worn this one long enough to tell you what the dry down is going to be, but for now the opening is very bright and summery and casual and friendly and open, and you can come talk to me. I'm not going to bite you. Hi, how are you? She's the girl in the office that talks to everybody. Bright peach. Get into it. Then I also got, I just turned my notes, some dupes from Dapper. Now, this is a house that dupes, again, the expensive fragrances so that we who can't run and sniff and smell can still get a vibe as to what the original smells like. And if I like it enough, trust me, I will try my best to get the original. But while I'm trying to figure it out, I'm gonna hit up Dapper. I'm gonna hit up the Armafs, the Maison Alhambras, the Duas, the Juliana's perfumes, the Alexandrias, because they make good dupes, okay? So I got 5. I got their formulation of Roja Elixir, which is very fruity on the top. This one has every floral that you can think of in the mid, and in the base, cedar, vanilla. It's a nice fruity. I haven't really worn these ones yet, to be honest to say, but just from the cap, it's a nice floral, white floral, yellow floral, red, pink floral, because it has rose in it. Can't say too much. I have to wear this some more. I got Libre YSL because I wanted to try the Libre, but I couldn't find it where I am. So I bought this one. As I was passing through the airport, I got an opportunity to sniff the original Libre, and I will tell you that this is, I would say, 95% close. The original Libre to me is a lot heavier and denser. Again, maybe I need to let this sit. This is a lot airier and lighter, but the scent profile is pretty much spot on. The next one I want to try was Mikalef's DesirToxic. I've seen this one all over Instagram, all over YouTube. This is fruity in the beginning. What do I have? Blackcurrant and citruses. I get a bright, zingy opening, but then I think it has lavender and patchouli and musk in the base. So it kind of pulls a little masculine on me, but I kind of feel like it could be unisex. I could put it off if I want to sweeten it up some more, just to tone down the masculine vibe. I can add Vanilla 28 by Kayali, or I can add some kind of fruity, fruity scent over it to kind of keep it girly and fruity and beautiful. But I like this. It's not too masculine for me or for any lady who likes to dabble in the unisex arena. Next one I got was Killing in Gold, Woman in Gold. This is aldehydic, citrusy, vanilla flowers. This comes over to me more like the old school type of fragrances, like the Coco Chanels and so on. I could be wrong, but I haven't worn this one that much. I just sprayed it once on my skin, but I get very aldehydic. Smells almost a little bit soapy. Killian Woman in Gold. And then we have Frederic Malle Musc Ravageur. Now this perfume is hella expensive. Not the Dapper, the original one. But I wanted to try it. I heard everybody talking about it. And now when I first sprayed this, I sprayed it on clothes. And I was like, what the hell? This is a powdery mess. Powdery. And I don't like powder, like baby powder. But then I put it on skin. Yes, it's powdery, just a little bit. yes, the musk is in your face, but over time, the vanilla that comes out on my skin is so sweet and beautiful. It's soft, it's a little powdery, it is comforting, it's enveloping, it's like a big fluffy blanket or a big sweater. That's how I feel when I put it on my skin. On my clothes, I hated it. But on my skin, this Musc Ravageur, like, even though I'm spraying it on my thumb, it's so sweet. So I may wear this to bed because it has that comforting vibe, or probably if I'm in the house doing nothing, I can wear this. I'm not sure if I would wear this out because it's not really my scent profile to be in these streets, honey. In the streets, I need to be snatching all the edges. But for now, it's okay. Now, moving on. I also got Madj al Sultan. Now, I heard another YouTuber, and I follow her. If you love Middle Eastern fragrances, if you want to get into Middle Eastern fragrances, check her channel out. She's called A Fragrant Glance. This girl, when she speaks about Middle Eastern fragrances, it makes me want to pull my pockets. Madj al Sultan. This is smoky tobacco. Myrrh, incense, pepper and saffron. Now this is, it's soft. It's not a projection beast, but it's smoky. It's mysterious. It is, who's that? She's not in your face. If you're in the room with this on, nobody's gonna be pointing, oh, it's you, it's you. But they're gonna smell something that smells like, I need to know who that is. I need to know what that is. Girl, what do you have on? This is like a second skin of sexy. I'm telling you. So I wear this by itself. I love, you know what I love to do with this? I love to spray this on my jackets, like my work jackets. So I'll spray it on my jacket. I'll put another fragrance on my own skin or like my inside shirt or whatever. But whenever I take my jacket off and I come back to it, say a week later, 2 weeks later, this is still in the fabric, and it gives it like a, it's almost like if you've been to a cigar bar and the smoke of the cigar is left on you. This is so good. I also layer with this. So if I want like a fruity, fufu lala, girly scent, I'll layer with this, because at the end of the day, I'm not just fufu lala. At least I don't think so. I think I have some mystery to me. I think I have some smoke and incense to me. I think I have some sex appeal to me, honey. Oh, love, love Madj al Sultan. And this is definitely unisex as well. Men can pull this off. My only issue for a man's fragrance, for me, this would be a little too soft. But maybe you can overspray, or maybe as it sits a little while, it would become a little bit stronger. But for now, I am loving the smoky, mysterious Madj al Sultan. Now, I left the, as I said, this was in no particular order, but I left the last one, the best one, for last. Let me tell you a story, a quick little break. I was in a mall, walking through, hustling with my son, trying to get in and out the mall, and I wore this perfume. As I exited the mall, a lady who was walking behind me literally ran up to me, stopped me on the stairs, and she was like, ma'am, sorry. And I'm going to speak in Bajan. What perfume you got on? And she took me a little bit by surprise, because I wasn't expecting it. I sprayed it on in the morning, and I think this was maybe an hour later. I was, as I said, in my mind, I was just hustling. I wasn't thinking about perfume and being cute or whatever. And it was hot as hell, and I was sweating. The lady wanted to know what I wore. I was like, oh. I said the name of the fragrance, and she was like, what? So I wrote it down for her. We had a little conversation, and she said, girl, I was following you through the mall, and I could smell this perfume that was so pretty. I was like, thank you. And she was like, but we don't get these things here. And I was like, child, I know. But listen to me. If you know, you know. AI the Great's collaboration with Navitus Parfums. This is banana, rum, Davana, orange, dates, amberwood, has a little bit of floral in it, vanilla, musk, caramel, whipped cream, saffron. Honeys, let me tell y'all something. This is so sexy. I don't like ripe banana. Anybody who knows me knows that my banana has to be half green for me to eat it. So when I heard this was a banana perfume, I was like, But I love AI. She that girl. So I had to support my girl. Y'all, why is this like my favorite scent? Why is this the sexiest banana rum? Maybe it's the rum mixed with banana scent that I own. I love this fragrance. This is light. This is airy, maybe because of the saffron. The banana is there, and for me, it lasts throughout the life of the fragrance. But it's not a sweet, cloying banana. The Divana gives it a slightly green banana smell, so it's not an overripe banana. But the rum, the whipped cream, the vanilla, the caramel. Ooh, this is good. This is so good. When I wear this, I feel like I'm a woman, honey. That's how I feel when I wear this. Listen, don't sleep on the therapy that scents can give you, huh? When I wear this, I feel put together. I feel sexy. I feel on top of the world. I feel confident and calm. Like, you can't fluster me at all when I'm wearing this. And what I want to do is I now want to try layering Madj al Sultan with this and see what kind of naughtiness I can come up with. But yes, my best for now, my best out of all that I have right now is Ambrosia Imperiale by a fellow YouTuber, AI the Great, her collaboration with Navitus Parfums. Get your nose on them if you can. So ladies and gentlemen, I have come to the end of what I have brought with me to this jail for the next year, right? I have some more, but I didn't bring them all. I have, as I said, I have more Vicantos. I have the original Baccarat Rouge, which I did not bring because I don't want to be spraying that just to go to classes. No, I'm going to use the dupes. Yeah. So thank you guys for sticking with me to see what I have brought with me. Over the course of the year, I will be mixing, I will be trying different combinations, and I will be bringing them to you so that you can see what I think. And if you want to try them out, you can do so. So have a good day. I'm going to see you in the next one. As I said, like the video, leave me a comment. Let me know if you tried any of these. If you have any of these, let me know what combinations I should try as well. And let's talk. Let's get to know each other. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Be good, be safe. Bye.